This cannot be what SNL was hoping for right after the 50th. Shane Gillis hosted last night's show, and they had about one idea for him. Here are the highlights and lowlights of last night's SNL. First, the good, wedding interruption. This had a funny, relatable concept about romantic coupons, and the groom being on board and then all the heightening that followed I thought was pretty well done. In my opinion, I think this should have played bigger with the studio audience. Likewise, Dad's House, great comedic premise and hook for a sketch, which I also thought should have played bigger. It was good to see the WANU newscasters again. Shane Gillis' enthusiasm in this sketch was pretty funny, and I thought maybe this should have been the first sketch of the night after the monologue. But my highlight of the whole show was Jane Wickline on Update. I thought this premise was smarter and more unique than her previous songs. The writing and the pacing was punchier, and it was great to have Colin sort of breaking it up and for there to be some back and forth between the two of them. Also, the line, "What if she lives in San Francisco? It's riddled with trolleys," is pretty hilarious. And then I'll give minor shout-outs to Mike Myers doing Elon Musk, Ego Wodum driving her chair away in the Please Don't Destroy sketch, and Emil Joachim's centered madness at the 10-to-1 sketch. But overall, this episode felt like a 5 out of 10 at best, and I thought that the writers relied too heavily on making Shane Gillis a pathetic white guy. The lowlights include the Weekend Update jokes. After this week of news, was that the best they could come up with? Shane Gillis' monologue, he seemed to be having fun, but the material was forgettable. And then the winery tour. I'm not sure why this was the first sketch after the monologue. It felt underdeveloped and underplayed. We've seen Heidi go way bigger in similar characters, so I'm not sure why this heightened to like a 5 out of 10 and then just flatlined. But with SNL, there's always next week.